is a big song. It was released in 2020, December. It's got about 35k views on YouTube in 8 months. But you'd love it. At number 5, Kofi Kakari with a Praise. Produced by Kofi himself. At number 6, Miss V, You Alone, produced by Willis Beats. And it garnered about 218,000 views on YouTube in 2 weeks. Good song. Fantana, No Darling at number 7. Produced by Mix Master Gazi. Kweku Darlington. Featuring Kweku Flick and Yatog Sikabefie. Produced by Jay Scratch at number 8. At number 9, Shatta Wale's Blow Up. Produced by Gold Up and released in 2021. 238k views on YouTube in 3 weeks. And at number 10, Ife Grace, Lord Have Your Way, produced by Osei of Groove House Studios in Accra, released last year. It's got about 62k views on YouTube in 9 months.
It's Showbiz A to Z.
Well, time to check out the Showbiz stories, the big stories this week. And Noella Karen Yali's got the 411. Hey, Noella. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Lexis. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Today I'm in here with you.
Yeah.
I'm kind of honored.
Ain't that great?
And you look like you went for an outdooring. Or
no.
you're
So-
a bridesmaid.
No. Right after here, I'm going for a wedding.
Oh, you're getting married. Congratulations.
Not yet.
All right. Oh, somebody's wedding. Sorry.
Yeah,
You should have said that.
somebody's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me say welcome as well to Jesse Japan, who's our branding and marketing consultant and managing partner of Afiba Consulting. Brother, how are you doing, man?
Fantastic.
Really good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good
It's been a
start
while.
today?
Sorry?
Has it been a good start today?
It's been super awesome.
Oh, that's good to
It
know.
started really well.
Oh, good.
And
We're going to
that's
make it
going to
better from
end
here
very,
on,
very
isn't
well.
it?
Oh, yeah,
Good
yeah.
stuff. Noella, what's happening in the world of showbiz?
Right. So, Lexis, the week started with a post by musician Stone Boy. And in fact, till date, many can't seem to get what really necessitated that post. But he posted about how one can't call, him a friend if that individual still hangs out with someone who has disrespected or harmed him in any way before. So basically, you either pick a side or the person's side. And just so I don't mince his words, I've got excerpts of that post right here. And you can join us via Facebook. We'll put the post up on our Facebook page. Pardon us if you see any, unprintable words. But yeah, you should see it on our Facebook right now on Joy 99.7 FM. But basically, he was talking about how, like I said, you can't call him a friend if you hang out with someone who has harmed him or disrespected him in any way before. So, after he posted that, a lot of social media fanatics, in an attempt to decode his post, suggested that he was taking a swipe at either Samini or Sarkodie. And some also thought that he was being hypocritical about his post because, as it is now, we all know that he's very cool or has a cordial relationship with Shatta Wale, who once upon a time was his arch rival. And so how do you tell us not to hang out with people like Shatta Wale when you are hanging out with him? And one of such people who didn't exactly agree with Stone Boy is actor and comedian Calibos, who posted that he doesn't exactly agree with him, basically, on his Instagram handle. And he got a response from Aisha Modi, that's Stone Boy's number one fan, and she also didn't agree with Calibos. So basically, Calibos posted that you can't call your friend's enemy your enemy. And Aisha Modi comes in to say that that's the street code. On the street, you can't be friends with someone who is an enemy to me. So just like Stone Boy said, you either pick that person's side or you pick my side.
So wait,
And
your
that's
earlier
just about
conjecture about the fact that it could be Shatta Wale is just an assumption, isn't
It's
it?
just an assumption on social media.
So-
You know how social media gets
So
sometimes.
we could be wrong.
We could be wrong.
Okay.
It could be that he's just posting his stuff. We never know.
Okay.
Yeah. So away from that, let's talk about another story that got and has still got social media buzzing. I'm talking about Dr. Sonny Badu. So he became a victim of public scrutiny after he claimed on social media that he had obtained 3 degrees in 4 months. But it's instructive to note that that particular post is not a recent one. It's from the 29th day of June. And in that post, he had this to say. I've got excerpts of that, so quickly I'd read through them. So it says, "What an amazing day it had been. A second doctorate in the basket. Hashtag doctorate in musicology. Hashtag master's degree in Christian leadership. Hashtag bachelor's degree in ministry. Thanks to the Trinity RUA who took their time to walk me through in spite of my busy schedule. In the space of 4 months, God has honored us with a bachelor's degree in ministry, a master's degree in Christian leadership, doctorate's degree in musicology. This adds to my Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award with the 45th President of the United States, Humanitarian Award, honorary citizenship to the state of Georgia, resolution in the state of Georgia, UN ambassadorial appointment, Geneva, doctorate in divinity, keys to the city of Brooklyn, New York. Today, I declare unto you that you will achieve all you're destined for and even more than I have achieved. May God put a permanent smile on your face. Hashtag Dr. Badu." So that was the post he posted on his Instagram page. And if you want to catch a glimpse of that post, you can join us via our Facebook page. That's Joy 99.7 FM. What we are doing is we're showing videos or visuals or all of the stories that we are treating on the show today. So you want to catch video, you want to take a look at a post or a picture or something, join us via Joy 99.7 FM. So that was like I said, that was the post he made about getting his 3 degrees or 4 degrees in 4 months. But his post about acquiring a degree and master's and PhD plus a Christian university in the States known as Trinity RUA, making him a dean, all in a period of 4 months, infuriated a Twitter user known as M&M Mensa. So he decided to do some investigation into Sonny's degrees. So he wrote to the American Council for Higher Education Accreditation, which is an institution responsible for the accreditation of all universities and colleges in the states, to basically authenticate the credibility of the university that gave Sonny Badu all the awards. So I've got excerpts of the guy's mail to the council right here with me. If you've joined us via Facebook, you should see that on your screen right about now, so you can read it along with me. But it reads, "Dear Sir or Madam, I write this mail in order to authenticate the credibility of Trinity International University of Ambassadors, a supposed university operating at the address da 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 da." He goes on to say, "I am making this inquiry because of recent development involving they awarding degrees, notable amongst them honorary doctorates and certificates of professorship. Now, a recipient of some of these awards who has caused a stir on social media is Mr. Sonny Badu, a well-known gospel artist who recently posted on social media a certificate of professorship." So that's just a little bit of the guy's mail. Then he got a response from the council, and this response was actually what blew up the story. So the people responded by saying, quote, "I am unable to find any information to indicate that Trinity International University of Ambassadors is accredited by an accreditor recognized by either the CHEA and or the USDE, that's the US Department of Education." That was how simple their response is. So basically, they said they don't know about any university called Trinity RUA, and that blew up Sonny's story on social media.
Go ahead.
Go on.
Did they say that they didn't know about the institution, or they said the institution was not accredited?
They said, okay, so let me read the response again.
Yes.
So it says, I'm unable to find any information to indicate that Trinity International University of Ambassadors is accredited by any accreditor recognized by either CHEA and or the USDE, that's the US Department of Education.
Okay, so it's about accreditation,
Yeah.
not the existence of the institution.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So moving on, Sonny, Sonny had to reply because he had to say something in defense of himself, and so he put up a post
Why
on
did he
social
have to?
media. Of course, because everybody was at his, throat. Plus, his credibility was on the line, basically. So he had to say something to defend himself. And so
And
he
what
put
did
up
he
a
say?
post. So he put up a post saying that lions do not respond to frog. Shouts to Philip Nye doing the frog dance in the studio. But yeah, he said lions don't respond to frogs and that people don't understand the intensity of his grace and favor from God. And as if that was not enough, he went on live and had this to say.
Some of you were students in senior high, junior high, whichever. But today, internet gives you strength to go on to talk. My master's in Christian leadership. I've done ministry my whole life. My bachelor's in ministry. I've been in ministry 28 years. And that's why God has given me a beautiful church here at Rock Hill Church. I have one more to go to get my PhD in theology because I really, really, really love education. Education is everything. My honorary doctorate in musicology, I love it. It's incredible. It's a great honor. Honorary doctorate in divinity, I love it. It's incredible. I can teach deep mysteries. Then I got tired. I got really tired of honorary. They are all here. I got tired of it, so 3 years I've been doing it since Rock Hill started. 3 years I've been working hard. I get appointed at a university to download my knowledge and teach. I thought that should be a mark that everybody would look up to and say, wow, if this is where he's gotten to, then let me also work hard to do it. Got young men who, when I was doing ministry, I don't even know how old they are, have the audacity to disrespect. It doesn't move me, it doesn't touch me. Because I know the mindset. That's why I don't live there. I know the mindset of my people. That's why I don't live there. But think about it. If we keep going on this way, will our nation grow? Killing our heroes. Somebody has the audacity to question my Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. Do you know what it means? To question my honorary citizenship, my keys to the state, the city of Brentwood. Do you know what it actually means? No, you don't.
There you go. That's Dr. Sonny Badu, eh?
Yeah, PhD.
Okay. And he said what? He doesn't even know how old these young people
Yeah,
are on
those
social
trolling
media,
him.
questioning
Yeah.
him and whatnot.
But one of the things people found very offensive was the fact that he said, oh, he knows how we are and that's why he doesn't live there.
Okay.
Forgetting that, okay, you're in the States. I'm not saying that myself. I'm
Yeah.
saying what people are saying on social media, that he forgot that he's living in someone's country. And so whether he likes it or not, one day he's going to return.
Okay. What I
So
actually wanted to say is, when he said that he doesn't know how old these people are and all, I was going to say that to bring in Uncle Ken. who is way older than him and has every right. And as well, Uncle Ken is knowledgeable in things of grace and spirit issues. Uncle Ken, how you doing?
Oh, Lexis. Oh, Kwame. I'm fine.
I'm putting this on you.
I'm fine, thank you. Good to see you here.
Good to see you
I
too.
haven't
I get to
bumped
spend time with you
into
today. Yeah.
For yonks.
I know. Probably on Thursday evenings we get to vibe a little bit. Yes.
I meet
yes.
you on Thursday evenings. That's true.
Yeah.
But on a show like this, you
Yeah.
know,
It has
where
been a
me
long
and you
time.
can have a banter.
Yeah.
I haven't bumped into you for a very long time.
And looks like we didn't start off on a good note because
No.
I'm putting you in this den.
Yes. I heard everything about Sonny Badu's, debacle, if I can put it that way. And I was like, now, Aden. I had a discussion with a niece of mine. You know, I like to find out the youngsters' perspective. of certain issues.
Okay.
And I have some nieces, who I rely on when it comes to things to do with
Wokeness and trends and
those things, the wokeness and trends and, what have you. So I had a chat with them on this matter. And one of them made a point which I found very instructive. She said to me, but Uncle Ken, this Sonny Badu matter, why is it bothering Ghanaians? She said, one, the person has already told you that, as for him, he doesn't like to stay in your country because he knows the way you people are. He said that, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, he says he knows the way you people are. And then two, she said to me, all these honorary awards, are they supposed to be used by the recipients in, say, formal letters or recognition in high places? For instance, we have a gathering of heads of states and people, and somebody's getting introduced, and the person has an honorary degree.
Yeah.
Is it important to
bring it up.
bring it up? And I found those discussions very interesting because I was like, yeah, that's a point that you've just made. So she said to me, if we do not find these things so important that people cannot use when they're communicating officially, they're not supposed to be using those honorary degrees when they're communicating
Within certain settings.
officially. This is what she said. She's very intelligent. I love her to bits. This is what she said to me. So if they're not supposed to be using them, then all honorary degrees are the same. Do you see her point of view?
Right.
So even if, what's his name, Sonny, obtained his in a month, it's still an ordinary degree. Then I said to her, the problem arises when the institution that awards those degrees are not recognized. And he just made a point when Noella was reading her bits, and he asked Noella a question. And that came to me straight because I had that discussion with my niece. He asked Noella, what are they saying? Are they saying that the institution doesn't exist?
Or it's not accredited.
It's
Oh,
not
it's not
accredited.
accredited. Yes. Yeah.
I found that very, very poignant because I find that if those institutions do not exist at all, then that's another problem.
Yes.
Right.
But if they are not accredited, then that's where my niece's point comes in.
Okay.
If they are not accredited, of what use is an honorary degree?
Yeah.
But
Jesse.
I also
Okay.
then said
Go ahead.
something finally to her. I said, don't brush off honorary degrees. Because some very, very, very important personalities in this country have honorary degrees. And we all see them as people who deserve those honorary degrees.
Fair.
Do
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
We see them as having done things that merit them winning honorary degrees. And we idolize them for that. So we are at a crossroads where, there are certain things that we think are not important, but others that we think are important. So I think it's a very interesting thing, but I think we should leave the gentleman alone.
Jesse.
Yes, sir.
Stew
Touch
in
not
his-
my anointed and do my prophet no harm. What role does it play in this debacle?
Well, I think that statement sometimes is maybe overly played. Last time on the show, I said that the same Bible says that thou shalt not judge, but the same Bible again says that you can pass a righteous judgment. And judging people is not to pin them down. I think judging people is sometimes supposed to help them. I always say that, Lexis, I remember one of the major messages Otabo had preached before, and it was about generational thinking. And in that message, he made it clear that every generation acts a little bit differently. So the only point of disagreement with him, with Sonny Badu, is the fact that the generation of today does not have to act like the generation of yesterday. we've got kids who are very inquisitorial in nature. And those days, to inquire into things were a little bit weird. But today, it's not. So I think that he shouldn't take it too hard. If today we seem to be in a position to question things willingly and in a very aggressive manner, I don't think that he should take it to heart too much. Because we are in a generation where people have the right to question anybody in the comfort of their homes. The last point that I would make on this again is the fact that I'm indifferent as to the institution that gave him the certification or the award. And again, I'm indifferent about the award itself. They've released a statement to say that, look, it's not, they don't have to cast themselves into the same stone of other awarding institutions. I probably spent 4 years in a university to get a degree. Somebody might give somebody an honorary degree in about 4 months or 5. Does that change my bread and butter issues? Honestly, not. So honestly, I'm really, really indifferent about it. If it makes him happy, by all means. It doesn't mean that you must follow in his stead. So
Okay.
I'm really, really indifferent about it.
All right, Noala, take it away.
Right. So away from that, let's move to the story about the classification. So basically, effective 1st May 2021, no television station, cinema, theater, or movie screening center shall show any unclassified audiovisual content, and that's according to the National Film Authority. Now, according to them, in a statement they released, it stated that in the Development and Classification Film Act 935, all audiovisual content should be reviewed and classified before shown on any platform. Thus, right owners and others who wish to broadcast their content must submit it to the Film Classification Committee for examination and classification at least 21 days before the selected date for showing. And such audiovisual content include feature films, short films, TV series, selected TV programs, documentaries, advertisement, music videos, which are meant for public exhibition. And this came in the wake of, on the heels of an unfortunate story we heard about two teenagers killing an 11-year-old boy for ritual purposes, and that sparked a conversation on social media about the kind of content we show on television and broadcast on radio as well. The activities of malams and ritualists, and how them preaching about how to get money quick. Basically, that has a bad influence on the youth or teenagers, and so on the heels of this, they've released the statement. But the pundits, I'm talking about Jesse, Uncle Ken, and of course Sadiq Abdullah, who just joined us. We'll be getting into this story proper. They'll break it down for you. So hey, you should.
It's actually
anticipate
tabled
that
for conversation this
That's
evening on
right.
Showbiz A to Z, so we'll delve into it a lot more. Yeah.
Away from that, let's do some international stories. Listen.
Okay.
Father God, I am just learning how to pray. Bear with me. Just wanted to hear banging songs, you know what I mean? And I know I put out at least half the banging rap joints that's out there, so, if I stop, it's over with.
DMX has died. The rapper's death follows his hospitalization after suffering a heart attack triggered by a drug overdose. DMX turned 50 in December.
I just want to continue to do what I do. Work hard with the music. Don't compromise the music.
E.T. learned that medical staff at his home tried to revive him twice, and he was later revived again at a hospital in White Plains, New York. A source close to the rapper and actor told E.T. that DMX recently relapsed with his drug addiction and previously suffered from COVID-19. The source added that before he died, DMX's family was by his bedside, holding his hand and praying. Amid his initial hospitalization, a rep for the family told ET, quote, "He is in a medical state from which I don't think he will recover." DMX sold over 74 million records across his decades-spanning career in the music industry.
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop-out from stainless steel.
The rapper was nominated for 3 Grammy Awards, and he won Favorite Rap Hip Hop Artist at the AMAs in 2000.
I was the first artist to do two platinum albums in 1 year. You know, I should have got it then. It's the feeling. You know, you feel what I say if you're listening. You know, if not, you just feel the beat. You know, but it's there. It's strong. You know, it's deep. Every song. And type of album where you can put it on and just let it play. You know, you don't have to skip. Oh, put it on 7 and back to 12, and you don't have to do all that. I'm DMX.
Well, that's the unfortunate story we heard this week. The death of DMX, and I hear Jesse is such a big fan.
Yeah.
Jesse, what do you have to say?
Well, not much. Between 1999 and 2002, 2003, those of us in the University of Ghana, Legon, where I was doing my master's, that's my first degree. That I like I said on WhatsApp, there was a Westlife lovers, the sexy romantic honey toads who were moving all around. And then there was a 50 Cents and the DMX squad, and the boys were big on rap, and therefore there were some songs that would jump on you immediately. DMX was an amazing talent. Unfortunately, my favorite song, I can't sing it on air because it's too vulgar.
Which is it?
What you Joy FM people want from me. I think that everybody jammed to it, and he had a very unique voice, so much energy, and look, may he rest in peace.
So I'll particularly, or I'll say that I'm happy that he got in tune with his spiritual self in the last moments of his life. Basically, he became very.
He's always been a very spiritual person.
But I think it was more. I think he intensified it a bit.
The end of it. We saw a bit more of that.
And I will particularly remember him for this prayer.
Lord's Prayer.
First, I thank you for the life of everyone that's here with me. Then I thank you for the love you give me. Why? I don't know. I don't deserve it, and it hurts inside. Many a nights I cried and called your name out loud, but didn't call you when I was doing good, too proud. And still you gave me love. I wasn't used to that. Most of the people that gave me love ended up taking it back. That's something new to me, so I'm asking you for time to adjust. Let me make it there. I will be one you can trust. What I stand for, I put my life on, I do. I guess what I'm asking is, show me how to stand for you. And I will rap for you, sing for you, reach for you, preach for you, teach for you. I will love you like you love me, unconditionally. And I will always be prepared for whatever the mission will be. Give the nutrition to me, and I'll properly digest it. And when I give it back, I will show you word well invested. And whenever I go, before I go, let me give. Thanks to you, Lord, for my birth, for every day that I've lived. You gave me a love most of my life I didn't know was there. I give you my life, because you cared. Amen.
You write your own prayers. You're very prolific. You're so prolific.
Something new. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh.
Right, and that's the Rough Riders anthem. Looks like the CEO of 3
The
Music
what?
Network, Sadiq Abdullah, is
The what?
a Rough Rider.
Okay.
Hey,
We had
I just
our
wanted
days
to
with the Rough
ensure
Riders.
that I heard the word right.
Sadiq, you're saying?
We had our Rough Rider days. You
Oh,
know,
is
remember,
it?
just about the same time, there was this famous series of Rough Rider parties at the Salo Club.
Is it?
Yeah, Charlie. It was
Whoa.
about 99, 2000.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Of course, he was.
You want to document it later for us to read? When you are like 94 years old.
We want to know what happened there.
Famous Rough Rider.
Then.
And, you know, and it was so, I remember it was so Rough Riders, and it was so iconic that in almost every school, I mean, there was this Rough Rider groups
Yeah.
that used to end up at the parties, at the Tesano Club parties. organized by teenagers
Wow.
who had caught the bag, the Rough Riders bag, and were just following,
Yeah.
DMX and all
Yeah.
of that. So I mean, I spent time watching a number of the dedicated programming on him from BET to Complex and everything, and he just brought back memories of the Rough Rider days.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Well, Rough Rider too stands for a lot
something
of other
else,
things. Yeah.
For
you
you-
would know.
No,
But you just said something
Chief
else.
Imam and grandson. I don't play in those circles.
You don't play in those circles.
I don't
man.
ride rough.
So who should we speak to? Jesse?
No, I just is too gentle for rough riding.
Obviously. Hey.
Jesse is too gentle for rough riding.
Noella is dropping gems.
Jesse rides Benz and Lexus and
Oh yeah,
You don't drive off.
I don't play in some spaces.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Uncle
But
Ken
you
is
know
also
Lexus.
a gentleman. He doesn't ride rough.
But
Uncle Ken, are you a Rough Rider?
I like you smooth.
What is he talking about?
You know what? You really don't want to know, honestly.
Uncle Ken.
What is Sadiq talking
No,
about?
he says he's asking about rough riders.
Yes.
And who are Rough Riders?
Oh no, I mean people that
DMX.
follow DMX.
DMX.
People that
Oh,
like DMX.
okay.
And
Why? What are you thinking, Uncle
What are you
Ken?
thinking,
What
Uncle
else are you
Ken?
thinking?
Okay, please don't answer.
Like, oh, you think when you
I
heard
take
rough
advice
riders?
from.
Oh, but I'm interested in knowing
For the
what
first
you
time,
thought about when you heard
ignore
rough
your
riders.
son. Ignore your son.
Sadiq,
Yes. Oh,
I was at Groove FM.
Yes.
And the tagline to Groove FM was where music lives. So we had music across the board. All kinds of music at Groove FM. And a host of the people there were people who were into the DMXs and those
50
guys.
Cents.
50 Cents. And that was the music being played, as well as excellent R&B at the time. Not the so-called music you hear today. Proper R&B, the Aliyahs, the Brandys, those people. I don't know even if you know that music. You sitting here.
Aliyah. Oh, I know Aliyah.
Yes.
No, I like Jagged Edge then. Yeah.
Yes, Jagged Edge, those
Edge,
people.
yeah.
So this
I
Uncle
got
Ken likes it smooth.
I told you not to answer.
as for smoothness,
Yeah.
I will always be in favor of smoothness.
Smooth. Uncle Ken is a smooth mother.
That's right. The smooth operator. All right, man. Thank you. Nola, go ahead.
Lexis,
Yeah.
DMX isn't the only one that died this week. Prince Philip, the husband of Queen
Oh, yeah, that's a really
Elizabeth
sad
II, also
Yeah.
died aged 99. So yeah, may his soul also rest in perfect peace.
But that one hasn't attracted buzz. You know when somebody die, there's a funeral
old.
committee, celebrity funeral committee of Ghana, and Twitter would have gone up. I haven't seen any of those celebrity posts yet.
Well, probably DMX kind of, clouded that. So.
But even on DMX, I haven't seen the celebrity post yet. But now somebody should be posting, oh, DMX, I remember when I
Oh,
saw
they did. They did.
Oh,
they
we had that.
did.
We had that.
They did a lot. I saw a lot. on
Well,
social
DMX is, I mean, if you tweet about him, culturally it will be relevant, but
Yeah.
Prince
Yeah, I
Philip.
saw a very interesting post that said that his death was unique because everything happened on the 9th, with a 9. He died at 9 a.m. on the 9th of February, and he was 99 years old.
Oh.
I found it
9th of
intriguing.
April.
So much
actually.
share. This is what they somewhere. Sorry, you can't translate that to them in English. I say, bounce me, sir.
So let's check out what's trending on social media. Pep Guardiola is trending. Any reason why?
Because he got beaten
Yeah, he got
Today.
beaten
Okay.
by Leeds United, my
Leeds
second
United.
team.
Yeah.
I love that team.
Okay.
And they
I
were down
see.
to 10 men.
Yes,
And they
yes.
beat City
Yeah.
Liverpool is leading.
2-1.
see.
Of course, we are leading.
Oh, it left small. Liverpool, what's the Aston Villa?
He left small to score.
Yeah.
Please
Left
don't
small.
let them.
Kaswa is also trending for obvious reasons. It's about the ritual killing, if I should say, of the 11-year-old boy. Very sad story. Also, Manchester United is trending. Barcelona is trending. Heart of Oak is trending. Bamford. A lot
Also
of
football matters.
football.
then.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
football.
I think
And
I
it's
think
been like this-
Barcelona is trending because there's an El Clasico
Yeah.
match
Yeah,
tonight.
Yeah.
At 7 p.m.
Yeah.
At 7
I think Real
p.m.,
Madrid.
okay.
Yeah, against
and
Real Madrid.
Barcelona,
Yeah.
Okay.
I've actually
As
been
for House
invited,
of Oak, I don't know why they are
I've
training.
actually been invited to an exclusive La Liga game tonight
Even though I
very
love her,
Spanish
so
and
hers is my
Brazilian.
team. Sure.
You like Azovo?
In the days of Mama Aqua, I don't think you even know those players. Mama Aqua, Amusak Badamoshi, Second, Dancing Feet, Robert Foley,
Jesse Japan.
Peter Lamptey.
I'm the hype man.
Jesse Wine.
You wish.
Have you heard any of these players before? You don't even know them. That was hard.
I'm sure by now you have instigated some memories. Somebody sitting and saying, "She, Uncle Ken, that was the days."
Those were the days, I tell you.
Okay, guys.
You know?
So that's it for Showbiz this week.
All right,
Thanks
Nola.
for having me.
Thank you so
But before
much.
she goes,
Yeah.
can I pose a question?
Please go ahead.
Why is everybody here in white? Did we
I'm
plan?
going for a wedding.
Oh, you're
You
going
mean
for a wedding.
everybody
Yeah.
on that
You
side?
look appropriately dressed.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, just is, yeah, it's white. It's
Yeah.
white, predominantly.
Jesse is
I'm
in one because
always-
he's trying to make amends.
Oh, for something he's done
Yeah,
wrong.
for something he's done.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's interesting.
What about you, Uncle Ken? Why are you?
celebrating
Why are you in
Liverpool's
white?
victory in advance?
Why am I in white?
Yes.
I didn't have anything else to wear.
So when you go on the red carpet and you ask, "Why are you wearing this? Why are you wearing this?" You say, I just looked into my wardrobe and I picked anything.
And I found something. Anyway, thank you so much, Karen,
you.
for
Thank
updating
you.
us on what's happening in the world of entertainment, of showbiz. Yes, showbiz this week with Noella here on
So Liverpool.
Joy 99.7 FM. And I'm in here with Sadiq, Jesse A. Japan, and Uncle Ken Addy. A bit later, Sukrit Safa is going to join us. He's the chairman of the Film Classification Committee of NFA. Yabudi Ayeboafo is also going to join us, chairman of the National Media Commission. Peter Sodifia is going to be here, and Andrew Danso is the president of GIBA. We'll be talking about getting your audio-visual material classified, or you probably risk a 5-year jail term. That's an order from the Film Classification Committee. Is it justified? Your thoughts are welcome on WhatsApp 055-111-1997. We'll talk about the Kaswa boys' murder. Really, has the media failed in helping shape up society? We'll delve into that issue. And 3 music awards, we'll have a post-mortem of the event. We didn't have that last week, so we'll talk about the winners, the acts, the hosts, the sets, the comparisons, and more right here on Showbiz A to Z, proudly brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go. High Five Chocomalts, the new normal, empowered by Joy Entertainment. We're large and in charge. I'm Lexis Bill. Today I sit in for George Quay, and we're back right after these commercials.
The numbers have finally turned into names.